Welcome back to the spray off part fucking 2. Part 2 of the spray offs, everybody. Alright, so same as last time, criteria is just going to be if they're equal strength, eau de parfum versus eau de parfum. I go strictly based off of which of... Couldn't tell what car that was. Already good engine though. Sorry. So, same criteria goes, eau de parfum versus eau de parfum, go off which one I can smell more. And basically which one smells better sort of out of that. If I smell one more but it smells terrible, I'm like, nah, other one wins. But they blend together, but I can pull one out more. That's what I'm going to go with. And if it's unequal in strength, like an eau de toilette versus a parfum, if I can smell the eau de toilette, that bumps it up a little bit. And if I like how the amalgamation smells, but I can still, like, pull out. If I like how the amalgamation smells, but I can sort of smell the parfum, the toilette a bit more, I'll go with that one. It's kind of iffy for figuring out that one, but it's just one of those things where, like, whichever one smells better and I can actually smell, I kind of go with that one. But without further ado, let's get into the lineup. Now I tossed this one into the mix because I knew it would clear whatever it went against, but also just to keep it in even numbers that way, and it stays good. Paco Rabanne's 1 million. Now as I let them just sort of sit and do everything, I want to thank everybody for 250 subscribers. It's fucking insane. So when I'm done with these, with the spray offs, there'll be like 2 more left. I'm gonna do the jam that I was talking about. I'm gonna find a backing track on YouTube and just play for y'all. So let me get a little sip of my kefir. Don't get rating. Up first, we have Valentino Born in Roma Intense versus Giorgio Armani's Acqua di Gio Parfum. Make sure there's no alcohol residue in there just so I get the smells. I'm getting Acqua di Gio Parfum. Or, actually... yeah, Acqua di Gio Parfum. This is sad. I don't really like Acqua di Gio Parfum that much, but it's a well-made fragrance. But at the same time, it's hard to say because Born in Roma Intense is very simple, but the incense in this is super strong, so it's hard to tell the vetiver from the incense, but gotta stick to my word. I smell this one more. And next up, we've got Zoologist Penguin versus Torino 21 by Xerjoff. It's difficult. I'm getting almost like the menthol notes of Penguin, but at the same time I'm getting the mint, the basil, the thyme, the lemon of Torino 21, so even though I can definitely smell Penguin, I smell Torino 21 way more fully, and they're the same strength, so that kind of pushes it over. Rance Desiree versus Xerjoff's Herba Gold. I didn't do the alcohol thing, hold on. getting the fruitiness of Herba Gold, and this one's an eau de parfum, but Desiree is a parfum, so gold takes it. Elusive Musk by Tar Collections versus Xerjoff Naxos. Okay. Naxos. Paco Rabanne's 1 million Eau de Toilette versus Versace Eros Flame. It's actually really hard to tell. Eros Flame pulled through at the end. It's hard because 1 million and Eros Flame have super similar top notes. They're both super smoky, citrusy top notes because 1 million is, I believe, grapefruit and blood orange, whereas Eros Flame is bergamot, orange, lemon. Then I forget what else. I know tonka beans and I think it's the base notes, but they both have super similar base notes and top notes. Vanilla's in both of them, super citrusy as well, so it's hard to tell. Xerjoff's Herba Pura versus Zoologist Squid. Ooh, this is actually hard. I can't really tell. Here's what we're gonna do. I genuinely can't tell between these two. I was feeling squid at first, but that second smell, I got Herba Pura pulling right through. So I'm not gonna do it straight in the air. I've got one spare bag. So here's what I'm gonna do. I went Herba Pura first. So I'll do squid first. Pump squid. Bam. Herba Pura. Yeah, I can get squid coming through a little bit. I can get that ambergris and the Opapanox coming through, but Herba Pura just like blitzed it. So I would have gone with squid, but when Herba Pura came through in that second smell and they just blended and I couldn't tell a difference, I was kind of like, this is difficult. These are hard to do. I will not lie. I love all these fragrances. Except for Naxos. Naxos and Acqua di Gio Parfum can blow me. I don't like them. I got the Parfum one not as a blind buy, but I was like, oh, that the initial spray is nice, but the dry down is like, it's just gross. I don't know. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that was... Wait. Yeah. That was, this is episode 2 of the Spray Offs. Pretty interesting, I will say. Very... Not vague, what am I trying to say? This is very divisive. This will be divisive, I think. And this was pretty indecisive for me at certain points, but... I stand where I stand. The winners get it. Kind of disappointed that Acqua di Gio Parfum beat Born Roma Intense. That kind of pissed me off, because I really like Born Roma Intense, but gotta be impartial, gotta be fair. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you so much, seriously, for 250 subs. That's genuinely crazy to me. I'm super lucky. Seriously, thank you all. But with that one, semifinals are coming tomorrow, and then it'll be the finals. So I'm stoked to see where they go. If you couldn't tell, there's also a pretty good brand to buy. They've won everything they've went up against, and even if I dislike the one, even Naxos, which I don't really like, it's too sweet and honey. It's pretty good. So if you're thinking of a blind buy, I'd recommend Herba Pura heavily. It's such a nice fragrance. But with that, jam coming in the next week or so. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe. Touch grass. Drink water, be good people. I'll see you in the next one.